5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Late, you know.
Look, Sims, cut out the time checks. William McCall knows what he's doing.
Jansen, I don't think you realize the importance of this whole operation.
Yes, I do. I'm just as keen to get started as you are. Franklin, how are things your end?
I'm all fixed up. Yes, this must be the biggest thing anybody has programmed a tape for.
Where are they now? Good. He's almost here.
Yeah, better say hello to the guy. Base control to Crab Logger 1. Base control to Crab Logger 1.
Loud and clear, Jensen.
Welcome to base.
Thank you, Jensen. Better get the reception committee to stand by.
Yeah.
Look, here he comes now.
Not get too close to base control. They might get a bit worried.
Yes. I suppose they've never seen a machine quite like this. Okay, McCall. You can park there for the night. I guess you want to fresh up a bit.
Right. Now we can make a fresh start in the morning.
Yeah. Better put on your tuxedo. I'm going to show you the sights tonight. Coming with us, Sims?
Oh, I'd better not, Jansen. I got a couple of things I want to fix up for tomorrow's start.
I can tell you, unloading the crab logger was an experience I'll never forget.
So, this is your first trip to the tropics? Yes. Mac and I worked pretty closely with Jim Lucas from the early design days.
So, naturally, Lucas wanted us to come with the crab logger on its first contract.
Well, I'm certainly glad we got experts with us here on the job. Sanchez.
Good evening, Mr. Jansen. I see you have brought some new clients to my eating house.
Yeah, Sanchez.
Welcome, senores. What can I offer you?
Well, can we see the menu?
Alas, senor, we have no menu. But for you, I can prepare something very special.
And believe me, fellas, Sanchez cooks his beef in a very special way.
Yeah, thank you, senor. Yes, very special.
All right. The special for me. Hot and strong and plenty of it.
Yes, okay. I'll try the special, too.
And me.
And for me, the usual. Thick and rare and juicy.
Very good. That is 3 specials and 1 steak, huh?
That's right. Now, hurry it up, will you, Sanchez?
Yes, si, senor.
Say, Johnson, how special is the cooking in this place?
Oh, forget it, Franklin. On our first trip to South America, let's try anything once.
Hurry now, Maria. Mr. Johnson has brought his new colleagues to eat here.
Ari, Ari, Ari. Everything in this place is Ari. So they will have to wait.
Our main concern is with the production unit here. Sims will be having a fleet of transporters and tankers to feed the Superon liquid gas tanks there and receive the processed materials which are released from here. We're programmed for the production of 60 barrels of pure wood pulp every 30 minutes. Right, Franklin?
Right. On each quarter hour, a transporter will receive 30 barrels of pulp. And every 3 hours, a tanker will link up with the Superon tanks.
That's the way we assumed it would work out. Gosh, I can't wait to get started tomorrow.
I just wish Jim Lucas was here to see the crab logger show its muscles. I wonder how the food's getting on.
Good. Is ready. It smell good, yes?
Maria, sometimes you talk too much.
Sanchez!
Si, senor. I'm coming. Here we are, senores. Here we are.
Okay, fellas, here's a chance to get all the energy you're gonna need tomorrow. Well, there they go. Okay, Sims, let's get this operation underway.
Yes, sir.
Right. Zero your datums.
Zeroing now, sir.
Well, there's Franklin's programming for the crab logger. I just wish he was here for the start of the clearing operation.
You know, I'm worried about that guy. He sure is sick.
Okay, as soon as we get the operation underway, I'll radio for the doc to fly up and take a look at him.
Here comes a tanker to service the tanks.
I expect the transporters are on their way, too, now. Base control to crab logger. Operation will commence in 2 minutes.
Standing by. Okay, let's have the radiation shields in place.
Screen's on.
Okay, here we go. Switching on ocular monitor. Hold tight, Peterson. Starting clearance now.
Operation Crablogger is underway. And it looks like a success. I wish Lucas was here to see it.
Phew. It's getting hot in here. Are the fans on, Peterson?
Yeah. They're on, all right.
Crablogger to base control. We're nearly ready to release the first cargo. Better get the transporter to stand by.
All right, Crablogger. Base control to TP6. Proceed to Section 9 for delivery.
Peterson. Peterson. The transporter's on its way. Switch to remote. Peterson. I'm telling you, Jensen, he's passed out. I don't feel too good myself.
Right. Listen to me, McCall. You delivered the first load. Take her off remote and close down the reactor.
No, we can't. It'll be all right, Jansen. I can handle her.
McCall, listen to me. I'm calling the operation off for today. Is that clear?
He's passed out.
It's no good, Sims. We just can't stop her. McCall can't have got to that remote switch in time.
But Jansen, the village, it's right in the path of the Crablogger.
Look, we've got to keep the tankers feeding her with superon and keep the transporters unloading her. If that processing machine got jammed, the whole thing could explode and raise everything to the ground within a 50-mile radius.
Those fellas have got the same bug as Franklin. Must have been Sancho's special. Jansen, what are we gonna do?
Sims, there's only one outfit can handle this situation.
You're kidding. There's nothing anyone can do.
Crablogger base calling International Rescue. Crablogger base calling International Rescue. This is an emergency. But you have warned the village. Oh, yeah. One of the transporters has gone to assist in evacuation. If that machine gets near the village, the processing plant will get jammed for sure. Look, International Rescue, anything can happen. Okay, Crablogger base, we're on our way. There's just one other thing. With luck, that machine might bypass the village. But one thing's for sure. It's heading straight for the San Martino Dam.
crab logger base seemed to think it was pretty desperate.
Right, Scott. You'd better get out there straight away.
Yes, sir.
Stay in touch with the satellite. John will keep you posted. Tintin,
Yes, Mr. Tracy?
ask Virgil and Brains to come up here right away.
Yes, Mr. Tracy.
Ah, good. You know the situation, Brains?
Yes, Mr. Tracy. Tintin tells me that a crab logging machine has gone out of control.
Got any ideas about how we should cope with this?
Well, Jim Lucas is our man. He built the crab logger for Robotics International in England, and he could answer all Scott's danger zone queries.
But if we wait till International Rescue gets there, it might be too late for him to be able to help us.
And it would mean revealing our identity if we contacted him direct.
That's right, Virgil. Well, never mind. I've got a better idea.
Okay, Father. I'm all set to go.
Off you go then, Scott, and good luck.
Thank you, Parker. It makes it so much cozier.
Oh, yes, m'lady. I quite agree. Much cozier. Sherry, m'lady?
Just a half a glass, please, Parker. Then we'll start serving, shall we?
Very good, m'lady.
Thank you, Parker. We will serve now, then.
Very well, m'lady.
Oh, Parker,
Yes, m'lady?
it may have to be sandwiches instead.
Oh, very good, m'lady.
Jeff, how simply splendid of you to call. Is it business or pleasure?
Well, let's put it this way, Penny. It's always a pleasure to do business with you.
Why, thank you, Jeff.
I want you to contact Jim Lucas of Robotics International. He's their chief design man. We need to know the shutdown procedure of the crab logger. It's a matter of life and death. Now, let's see. It'll be late evening with you, won't it?
Yes, Jeff. He won't be at the plant now.
That makes it a bit difficult, Penny, but we must contact him. People's lives are in danger.
Leave it with me, Jeff. I'll be in touch with you directly.
You rang, m'lady?
Yes, Parker. I'm afraid it will be sandwiches after all. Get out the Rolls Royce.
Base from Thunderbird 1. Base from Thunderbird 1. Proceeding to danger zone. Any new developments, Father?
I've contacted Penelope to get her to find out the shutdown procedure of the reactor in the crab logger. Virgil's blasting off at any moment now, Scott, so he'll be with you soon. And I'm sending Brains with him.
I just hope that Penelope can find Jim Lucas.
Opening hangar doors.
Mr. Tracy, another rescue operation is underway.
Yes, Tintin. I only hope we can pull this one off. That machine's just got to be stopped.
Yes, Mr. Jansen. The last truck has just left the village. There is no one left now but me.
All right, then, Gutierrez. You better clear out. That machine will be on top of you any moment.
1 second. I can hear the machine. It's in the village.
Right. Get the heck out of there. If that processing plant gets jammed with bricks and mortar, they'll hear the bang 100 miles away. So beat it.
I'll get over to the dam site and see what I can do there.
Thunderbird 2 from Thunderbird 1, approaching danger zone. What is your ETA?
Scott, we're about 80 minutes behind you.
Right, Virgil. Now, that means we have about 45 minutes after arrival before the crab logger reaches the dam.
It's them. It's international rescue.
Thunderbird 1 to International Rescue Base.
Go ahead, Scott.
I'm now at the danger zone, Father. Virgil will be arriving in 15 minutes. That gives us just 42 minutes to cut our way in and shut down the reactor.
Do you think you can do it, Scott?
Well, I guess we can get into the crab logger okay, but we must have the shutdown procedure for the reactor as soon as we do. It's going to be that close.
I'm afraid, madam, that would be quite out of the question. I cannot give away information about the personnel of the company without written permission.
But, officer, this is terribly important.
So you keep repeating, madam, but you've never even offered an explanation.
I tell you, I can't explain. Is that the personnel file there?
Yes, it is.
And you still insist on not telling me where I can find Mr. Lucas?
I'm afraid there's no question about it, madam.
Very well, then. I'm afraid I can't wait any longer.
Hey, what the... What are you trying to do? What is this? Oh, what's the big idea?
I'm sorry to inflict this on you, but I have to find Mr. Lucas tonight. I assure you, you'll suffer no after effects of this beam. And thanks for this. I'll see that it's returned to you.
I trust you got the information you require, milady.
Oh, yes, Parker. Your aiming, as usual, was impeccable.
Thank you, milady. Where to now, madam?
20 Hazelmere Gardens, Aylsham. And full speed ahead, Parker. We mustn't let Scott and Virgil down. They'll be relying on us.
Just take a look at that.
International rescue to Crablager base.
How long now before it reaches the dam?
You got about 34 minutes, International Rescue.
Okay, base control. You'll be hearing from us. Right. Now hold tight.
Parker, we're slowing down. Speed is absolutely essential.
There's something up ahead, milady. Looks like someone has had an accident. Shall I stop, milady?
Oh, dear, the time. Oh, yes, of course, Parker. We must stop. Oh, dear, we really must help the poor man, Parker.
But, milady, our little heron...
No, Parker. We must help this poor fellow. Fetch the first aid kit whilst I radio for an ambulance.
We're nearly on it.
Right. You know the plan. Get to your positions.
Okay, Scott. We're in position.
Now hold tight, boys. Going up.
Right. 2 degrees, Scott.
Right, 2 degrees.
Forward 4 feet.
Right. We're level with the control cabin. Hold her there.
FAB.
We're aboard.
Scott, Virgil is about to start using the laser beam on the hatchway. We're gonna need Penelope's information about the reactor pretty soon.
Yeah, and we're getting too near to the dam for my liking.
Yes, officer, that is correct. About a mile past the Belmont roundabout on the left of the bypass. It seems to be concussion, mainly. And there's a broken leg, I fear. But I've made him comfortable. Well, I think I can hear the ambulance now, officer. And I'm afraid I really must dash. I have a terribly important appointment to keep. Quickly, Parker, to Aylsham.
Yes, m'lady.
International Rescue to base control.
How far are we from the dam now?
You've got about 13 minutes left, International Rescue. Unless the reactor in that machine is closed down before it reaches the dam, well, I hate to think what will happen.
Okay.
I understand. Now, how are things at the dam itself?
They're evacuating the site now. I'm waiting for final confirmation of clearance.
There goes the last of the transporters now.
How long now, base control?
Listen, Manuel. You've got less than 13 minutes before the crab lugger gets to the site.
But I can't leave yet. I've got to get my papers together.
Manuel, can't you get it into your head? When that crab lugger falls into the dam, as it's going to do in about 10 minutes, the reactor's going to explode and tear the wall of the dam apart and release so much water into the valleys that not one village is going to be left standing.
Yes, I know.
Well, if you're certain the site is clear, get into that car and beat it.
Only 2 more weeks' work to complete this dam. And now, we're evacuating.
Nearly through. I sure hope Penelope's gonna come up with the information we need.
Well?
There's not a window or door unlocked, m'lady.
Oh, dear. Then I'm afraid there's only one thing left for us to do, seeing that men's lives depend on it.
Great. So may I trouble you for the loan of an airpin, m'lady?
Well, fellas, what have you found up there?
Well, the 2 boys don't look too good, Scott. The sooner we get them out of here, the better, I should say.
Well, what about the reactor?
Until I know the close-down sequence, I daren't touch any of these controls.
Right. Let's get these fellas out of there first.
Then we'll wait for Penelope to radio through. Only she can save the situation now.
Don't move, Mr. Lucas. This gun is pointed straight at your head.
Well, who are you? What do you want?
Who I am is not important, Mr. Lucas. Keep quite still, and no harm will come to you.
Now, look here. What's that meaning of...
Quietly, Mr. Lucas. We mustn't disturb your wife. In a few seconds, I'm going to ask you to repeat the correct close-down sequence for the reactor of the crab logger which you've designed.
You're going to what?
All right, Mr. Lucas. Go ahead.
I wish I knew what this is all about.
There is no time to explain. Men's lives depend on my getting this information from you. Now, Mr. Lucas, the sequence, if you please, starting from the remote position.
Well, before returning the remote lever to manual, The stroke and the head cycle of the machine must first be dialed to the correct code number on the control console.
Coffee, Mr. Tracy?
Oh, thank you, Tintin. What a good idea. I wonder if the boys have got those fellas out of that machine yet. What's the latest, John?
Well, Father, Virgil and Brains got the two guys out of the crab logger, and base control are having them shipped out to hospital.
Good. And now they're waiting.
That's right. I'm standing by to transmit Penelope's instructions for the close down of the reactor.
To close the reactor down completely, you must depress the button marked Closing Release. The unit incorporates a time lag of about 3 minutes, after which the crab logger should stop.
Thank you, Mr. Lucas. You have been most cooperative. Parker. And now, Mr. Lucas, I'm going to leave you. For reasons too complicated to explain, I shall first send you back to sleep.
I wish I knew what this is all about. I was just hoping to get to know you better, too. You certainly got a lovely voice. Oh. We've now programmed hand control, and it is now possible to break the interlock, which previously held the remote control lever in position. Reactor down completely, you must depress the button marked Closing Release. The unit incorporates a time lag of about 3 minutes, after which the crab logger should stop.
3 minutes? Brains, we'll never make it in time.
Right, Virgil. I've carried out Jim Lucas's instructions.
Well, all we can do now is wait.
Might as well take a look outside.
Scott, we've closed down the reactor, and we're waiting now for the time lag to run out.
Virgil, what are the chances?
We're heading for some kind of a ledge.
We've got to get those Superon tanks emptied. If the crab logger falls into that basin, even supposing the machine is stopped, the tanks will go up and bust the walls of the dam. I'm coming in now to offload the tanks.
You haven't a hope.
There's no time. Look at the chart.
We're not just going to sit back and do nothing.
Just haven't a hope.
2 minutes to go.
Alex and Virgil. You and Brains are going to have to get onto the roof of the processing plant and be ready to hook up the pipelines.
FAB, Scott. Come on, Brains.
The fuel release valves are on the rear of the master tank. The other tanks are fed by the mast one and will not require separate draining.
Thanks, Space Control. Come on, baby, come on.
Sims, look. The crab logger signal. It's getting fainter. The crab logger reactor is closing down.
Yeah, but they're getting too near to the end of that ledge. Virgil?
Yeah, you can say that again.
She stopped.
I know, Sims. Just think where she stopped.
We'd best be ready to hook up the pipelines. Okay, Scott. Start the pumps.
$500 gallons to go. $200 gallons to go. Heck, she's going!
Ready to jump, Brains.
Ready, Virgil.
$70 gallons. $40, $30, $20, $10.
Right, that's it. Right, Brains, jump!
Well, well. Quite a bang.
Yeah, but there could have been a much bigger one.
Gee. I wonder what Jim Lucas is going to say when he hears about his crab logger.
Well, I'll be... God, so that explains it.
Explains what, Jim?
And I thought it was a dream. That girl in the bedroom. So I didn't dream it. She really was here.
What girl? What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you about it later. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board with a crab logger. We don't want to have to call out International Rescue again. What an organization. International Rescue has done it again.
But, Jim, what's this about a girl in the bedroom?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about.